first rates, 24 points in the Nifty. The Sensex up about 130 points. And, just about starting looking at indices first, as always. So I think we're starting to trade 25, 260 on the Nifty. It's up, but up small, 82,840, 850 on the Sensex. That's about 130 points higher. And the mid-cap index is at up about 80 points at 0.16. The small-cap index will come up on your screens as well. And there as well, I think we've got some gains. Remember, the small-cap index was up in a very distinct way, even as compared to the mid-cap index. Ended about 1.5% higher, the small-cap space. So that's the opening kind of rates coming up. 25, just under 25, 300 is where we are at. The Nifty heat map is on your screen. Bulk of everything which is starting out is up in the green. You just have about 6 or 7 names which are starting in the red at this point in time. Let's get to stocks. Surbhi.
Not much to speak of. It's so quiet out there. 30 points up on the Nifty. So let's look at the gainers. You have only 3 stocks which are at least putting on a 1% gain. And they are BEL, Nestle, the top 3 over there. Eternal up about 1% as well. Some of the global-facing stocks, metals, for instance, they're doing well this morning. JSW Steel, Hindalco, Tata Steel, so all the metal stocks are shining. Bharti Airtel is putting on about a 0.5% gain. Ditto for L&T. Bajaj Finance, again, 0.5% higher. And then it starts fizzling out from there. BEL is doing well, but 1.2% on BEL. On the flip side, Reddy's, like I was mentioning, that negative note from Citi, down about 1% on that stock. ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank. Banks are basically lackluster this morning. Bank Nifty is very, very flat, at least early on. Just want to point out from the broader markets, Texmaco Rail, that's the one stock that stood out. They've managed to bag an order worth over 500 crores, if I remember correctly. So that one is, Tex Rail now up 7.5%. So that one's sparkling, but otherwise it's a quiet start to trade, Nigel.
Well, that's right. Another one that won an order actually is Western Carriers. They've bagged a 550 crore logistics contract from Jindal Stainless. So it's giving Texmaco company on the upside. So big up move is what we're seeing on that particular name. Lloyds Metals, they've got the environment clearance for expansion of mining capacity to 55 million tons. This will help them because last year they did around 10 million tons. Q4 was a washout because they had already exhausted their capacity, but they're guided by the first quarter. They will get, that green signal, and the EC clearance has come about. So they'll be on track to do around 24 to around 23 million tons for this year. Keep an eye out on Coforge at the bottom of your screen. 10 lakh shares getting traded out there. 1.5% equity, I think, changing hands. So that one is up for you on the screen as well. SMS Pharma, let's pull up the chart out there because the US FDA has issued 0 observations for the Hyderabad-based central laboratory. That's the other one, actually, that's flying away. Keep an eye out on Tejas as well. We had Aditya Sood that was talking about that name yesterday. He said that, the orders ultimately will come about. For the time being, there is an opportunity that's emerging in the international markets. Tejas and Rakuten Symphony, they have inked a 5G open RAN development deal. So that's why that stock, in fact, is up and about in today's trading session. One of the top gainers, actually. And KNR Constructions, towards the end of trade, they won a big order. Yesterday, it was up close to 10%. Today, it's seen some follow-through buying as well. And Belrise, the other newly listed company, up 2%. All of these moving on very, very large volumes. Prashant.
I know lots of action, lots of activity is what we have at this point in time. Well, we'll, come back with more names. It's all about mid and small caps and the amount of action that we're seeing there. So really vibrant in terms of price action, vibrant in terms of, the conversations, chatter and everything which is going on. So good-looking screen, all told.